Hey everybody, how's it going? Get all adjusted here. Oh, look at my hair, for Christ's sake. Hey, I wanted to talk about colored vinyl today. Just some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it, what to look out for, that kind of stuff. So I'd say in general, I don't necessarily even have that strong opinion about colored vinyl. At its best, it can like marginally enhance the whole experience. At its worst, it can be ugly and sound like crap, like make for a lot of extra noise. Um, so let me give an example of stuff I think is ugly. All right, this looks like fucking diarrhea. I'm sorry, like not what I'm looking for in a record. Um, so like in other words, splatter vinyl in general often looks just sloppy and like this. I don't get this. I don't get the appeal of this. This looks dumb. I'm sorry. It just, I didn't get this because it was splatter vinyl. That was just the one that was available. So I think splatter vinyl is ugly for the most part. Something else to look out for. This is kind of a well-known thing. Gold vinyl. Gold vinyl is just notorious for being noisy. I got this reissue of the first Possessed album on gold vinyl. This fortunately wasn't too bad, but it can get, that's a red flag. I basically just don't buy gold vinyl anymore. And another one that I didn't know about before I got it is glow in the dark vinyl. This is the reissue of Spiritualized Pure Phase. And you could get it either in black or glow in the dark. And I thought, how about that? Glow in the dark, that's kind of neat. I guess I'll get that. But it's noisy as hell. So you can see that kind of like, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has that sort of greenish tint to it, that you get from glow in the dark stuff. Anyway, just not worth it. Don't do it. So that's stuff that I don't like, stuff to look out for. I'd say at the margins, splatter vinyl can sometimes be kind of okay. This is one I've talked about before, where they just kind of went mild on the splatter, and that ended up looking okay. Superchunk's Wild Loneliness. At its best, really, like I tend to like simple stuff, stuff that kind of like accentuates the theme of the album, right? So this is, it's predominantly white colored album, and then you put it on the white vinyl, and I don't know, I kind of like that. Again, it's improving your overall experience just at the margins. It doesn't matter, like if colored vinyl ceased to exist, I would not have a problem with that. But having said that, at times it can be kind of a neat novelty. One of my favorite versions of that is I used to have Guided by Voices B1000 on white vinyl, and there was just something about the white vinyl. It just seemed perfect. It just seemed like that's how it was supposed to be presented. So that was just something I really liked. So here's another example of that, of just kind of accentuating the theme of the cover of the album. So that can be kind of neat. Another thing I'll mention too is that when I talked to Robert Griffin of Scat Records, is this something he said to me or something I saw him say somewhere else? But anyway, he said that if color vinyl ceased to exist, that would also help with record pressing plant delays. That having to deal with all these different colors, there's just that much more stuff that can be delayed. And so if it was all just black vinyl, there'd probably be fewer delays. So there's that to consider too. It can be kind of cool too when there's designs. This is one of my favorite designs here. This is a reissue of the Cows final album. And look at that. It's fucking awesome, huh? And it looks cool when it's spinning on the platter and that. I like that. It's again, it's a novelty. It's not crucial, but at its best, it can be kind of good. Purple, that's kind of a common. I wonder if I can get this to sort of trying to get the light in such a way where you can sort of see through it a little bit better, because it's kind of opaque and there's kind of a smokiness to it. But purple is kind of like the ultimate dinosaur junior color. So this one is kind of swirl splatter, but like it's cool colors. It's not fucking diarrhea color, right? So that can be cool if it's done right, if some thought was put into it. Or maybe some thought was put into that other one, and that diarrhea looking one, and that's what they were going for. I don't know. This is also kind of going with the themes of the album, and it's kind of a clearish thing, but it's sort of like a smoky, kind of a fluorescent smoky thing going on. So I kind of dig that. Looks all right. Just straight up clear can be pretty cool, you know. Like that's this glassy thing. I don't know, that's kind of neat. And this is similar, but then they put a blotch of something else in there. The design itself isn't that cool, but just to have that two thing going on, like a clear thing with something else floating in there. Like if there's a way to make that into something instead of just a big blotch, that would maybe be cooler. But it's kind of neat. This is a blue sparkle. I don't know if you can really see the sparkles there. That's, you know, that would definitely like kind of, I would worry about noise with something like this. This turns out to be not too bad noise-wise. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but it's similar to Splatter, but it's much smaller units of Splatter such that it's sparkle. And that looks like everything that I got out. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick overview of colored vinyl and just share my thoughts on it. On the fact that it's something at best that I kind of like, but at worst can be ugly and cause sound problems. Okay, thanks. So long.